Just a forewarning for this video, if you're an animal person, this might make you cry, so be prepared with tissues. 2 years ago, I bought a tiny little Siberian dwarf hamster, and I did it because my daughter threw a plastic cow at my eye. I wanted to teach her how to treat things kindly, things bigger than you and things smaller than you, and it worked. I never got another cow thrown at my eye again. I had the hamster for 2 years, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, why she passed away. I can't be positive, but she did. She passed away yesterday, and today was a really hard day for me. I reflected a lot on impermanence, and I was surprisingly moved by her not being in my life anymore, because she brought a very balancing, beautiful, busy little feminine energy to my life that was just kind of always there until it wasn't there anymore. And then I realized, while looking at her today, I was reminded of the impermanence of life. Just the overall impermanence of things and the reality of life and death. I just went through my phone to see if I had any pictures of her, something that I could look at just to see her, because I'm an avid photographer and I take pictures of almost every single thing in my life, even my fish.
Eat fish. Pop, pop.
And so I was going through my phone trying to find even one single photograph of this beautiful little hamster in my life that I genuinely loved so much. And I don't even have a single picture. Since she's passed, it's interesting. I have felt, for the first time in my life, like this really strong and powerful connection with this little being. I've had a lot of hamsters in my life, but there was something about this particular hamster. Just had this presence, this sort of wisdom, just this like energy, this really peaceful, beautiful energy. She was very intelligent. You know, she loved her little house. She never wanted to be anywhere else. Maybe it was the type of hamster she was. Other hamsters I've had before were never really very happy with their abode. She loved her little abode. If she ever got loose, she would always find her way back. And I just, since she passed, I felt this really strong connection with her from beyond. Almost like she's trying to communicate with me and enlighten me what it's like when animals go through this life and death and rebirth process, right? So the first message I sort of got from her from beyond, and I think you know what I'm talking about if you've ever lost a loved one or an animal or a pet or someone that, or something that you're really emotionally attached to and close to, kind of get this sense of when they're trying to communicate or send messages. And the first one I got from her was that she's going home. She's going to connect again with the greatness of it all, with the earth, with Gaia, with the universe. And then after going through my phone at the end of the day today, looking for a picture of her, and then having that sudden moment of just realizing, like, how is it possible that I didn't take even a single picture of this little being that I loved so much? I mean, I'm an avid photographer. I take pictures of everything that I like, everything that sparks my interest. And how this thought was just going through my head of like 15 minutes ago, how did I not snap a single photograph of this little being? a few moments after that thought came, another thought came while I was drinking my tea, and it was, look at your tea bag. I have one more message for you, because I have this little tea bag that has these messages on it. So I looked at it, and she left me one thing, and that was a message on my tea bag. And the message reads, "In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love." There you have it. So there's no doubt about it. I think that I'm more or less like a Buddhist. Like, I study a lot of Buddhism, but I felt that my connection with her was very if you look at it, very native, very Native American. Like, how could I get through her entire life and spend almost 2.5 years with this little being and not even take a single video or a single picture, unless her soul was powerful enough that this is all she came into my life for, was to remind me, to send me this powerful Native American message, to remind me that some things are sacred, some souls are sacred, some souls are wise, and they have ways. I mean, really, I don't know. I don't know how I did not snap even a single picture of her, other than to say that this was a wise being. In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love. And love all beings, big and small, because you never know what kind of soul, is embodied in that little being, that little creature. So, Godspeed, little hamster. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for sending this videographer a really potent message about how sacred our souls are. I'm really glad that you can't really see my face right now, because I'm just like all tears. The lighting is perfect. You know, it's really funny. I have other pets. I have 2 dogs, and I have a very old cat. And I felt like I loved them more because they're always in my face, and I'm always doing for them, and I'm always with them and walking them, caring for them, playing with them. But this little being, she never asked for much. But she was just always there. She was always there. Just there. Just being. Just doing her little hamster thing. It's very simple. Very simple being. And that's so beautiful. As human beings, we have the capacity to love greatly. And we don't just have to love great things. We can love greatly. We can love all beings, big and small. We can love all beings truly, equally. And they can love us too, just as much. In this world, we're just so drawn into chaos and responsibilities, and we tend to only miss those who are really, really super involved in our lives. And I'm just really surprised at how much I love this little being and the messages that she has shared with me, and what I've learned from her even in her passing. I think that this is a really powerful message because I've been studying a lot of Buddhism, and I'm a Vipassana meditator, and this is what animals do in every life. They don't leave anything behind but love, and it's true. Nothing. That's it. That's all they bring. That's all they leave. I mean, unless you're like a beaver or something, but really, they don't leave anything behind but love. It's a strong lesson for human beings. What a wise little hamster. What a wise little soul. What a strong messenger from God, yeah. Powerful, powerful beings.